Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp message for failed Instamojo payment. So here my objective is every time a payment is failed for any reason, then automatically a WhatsApp message must be sent to the user who has just tried to make the payment with all the details. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be Instamojo where the event would be new sale, and here we are going to look for failed transaction, and an action application will be WhatsApp by AiSensy where the event is going to be send message template. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process without the need of yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, then you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation you will get 100 free tasks. Now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared and here you have to name your workflow. I'm going to name it as Send WhatsApp Message for Failed Instamojo Payment. Let's click on Create. Now as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are the building blocks of automation. So trigger means when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Now, in this particular use case, my trigger application will be Instamojo. Let's click on this. This here is a payment gateway and the trigger event will be new sale. So this workflow is going to trigger every time a new sale occurs. Now here you can see we have received a webhook URL. Now this is going to act as a bridge for connecting Instamojo and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this webhook URL and now we have to follow the following steps. Let me show you exactly what you have to do. Now let's go to Instamojo. I have already logged in and this here is the dashboard. Now here we are going to go to Smart Pages. Within Smart Pages, you can see I have created a lot of products and the links. So let's say that I want to buy Ayush Herbal Face Mask. And now here I'm going to go and edit the page. So when we are here, you can see this is a completely customizable page. You can add the page header, the title is here, then I have added an image over here. Then you can change the page theme, appearance, custom theme, pricing. So I have put the pricing as, let's say it is 10 rupees. Next here we have the payment button. So the button label is pay now. Button preview is this. Then as I take you down, we have got page settings, and now here you can see we have to enter the webhook URL that we have just received. So I'm going to paste the URL that we have just received. Now which information do we want to be sent? So here we want the information to be sent only when there is a failed payment. So I have selected this and now I'm going to click on save and update. Once this is done, you can see that Smart Page Ayush Herbal Face Mask edited successfully. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect and here you can see that it is waiting for webhook response, which means that now we are supposed to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So I'm going to take you back here. Let's go to this particular page and here I am going to quickly share the page. Now here we have received the link. Let's copy the link and I'm going to open this in a new incognito window. So here we can see this is Ayush Herbal Face Mask and here is the payment tab. So I'm going to click on this. As we do that, let's fill in the information. So this here is the first name, then we have the last name. Here is the email address. This is the mobile number. Now I'm going to click on proceed to pay. Now as we do that, here we can see we have received this QR code and now I'm supposed to make the payment. Now as I do that, let's say that for some reason the card didn't work or there was a wrong code, and for that reason we can see here the payment is failed. Now the moment this payment is failed, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect and see if we have received the response, and yes, here you can see we have received the response. You can see this here is the seller account ID. The payment status is failure. Then as I take you down, here is the payment amount. Then we have the page ID. This here is the name of the product. Then we have the amount. Now as I take you down, here we have the buyer's details, phone number, name and email address. Now the moment this payment has been failed, automatically I want to send a WhatsApp message to this user informing about the payment failure. Now to do this, I'm going to choose my action application as WhatsApp by AiSensy. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to send template message. Let's click on connect. As we do that, here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with WhatsApp by AiSensy account. Here I'm going to select add new connection. Now to set up this connection, we need this API key. How can we receive this? For this, first you have to log into your AiSensy account. I already have done that. Let me take you here. So this here is the dashboard. Here we are going to go to manage, which is there on the left hand side panel. Within manage, we have API key, and this here is the key. So I'm going to copy this, take you back to Pabbly Connect, paste the same here, click on save. So the moment WhatsApp by AiSensy and Pabbly Connect are connected, now we have to fill in this information. So first we have the campaign name. What is a campaign? So campaign is a message basically that is supposed to be sent to the user. It has got different templates that you create. Let me show you the same. So here I'm going to take you to AiSensy. Now within AiSensy, let's go to campaigns. You can see I have created a lot of campaigns. Recently, I have created this campaign for failed payment. Let me show you the same. So the type is API. The message type is template text. Template name is failed payment. This was created on this date and time. Now, when you are creating a template, you have to go to manage, and within manage, we have got this template message. Now, as you click on new, so you have to enter the template category, language, name, template type, template format, and template footer, etc. So once you do everything, then you have to go to campaigns and you have to launch that particular template into a campaign. Now, let me show you the template that we have created. Dear, then there is a number within double curly braces. Your payment of rupees, another number, against the product, another number was unable to be processed due to card failure. Please try again to successfully purchase the product. In case of any issue, please feel free to write to us at support@pabbly.com. Regards, Pabbly Connect. Now this is the template that I have created. You can always create a customizable template. Now these numbers that are written here are known as variables, and they can be changed every time you receive a new response. So every time there is a new person who is trying to make the payment and the payment has failed, so here automatically the name would be changed, the amount would be changed, and the name of the product will be changed. Now we need the campaign name. So this here is the campaign name. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to paste the same and delete the refresh part. Next, here we have to enter the mobile number. Now we had received the mobile number here in the previous step. So I'm going to retrieve it here. How? As I click on this, you can see the previous step, and as I take you down, this here is the buyer's phone number. This is just a test number. And the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Let's say that I had written this number manually. In that case, even when there was a new user and there was a new phone number, the workflow wouldn't have taken that. Instead, it would have only taken the manually written information, because the moment you write something manually, it is called as a static information, which means now it is not going to change. But since it is supposed to be dynamic with every message, we map the information. Okay, now let's map the user's name. So I'm going to go to step 1 once again. This here is the user's name. Next is the source. So here I'm going to write Instamojo. Next we have the tag. So here I'm going to write failed payment. And then we have the template parameter. So here in this particular template, the variables that we are supposed to enter are known as parameters, and let's enter the value. So first we have to enter the name. So this here is the name. Then we need the amount. For the amount, I'm going to enter this, and then we need the name of the product. So this here is the name of the product. Next we have the attributes. So if you wish to enter the attributes, you can enter them as shown here. And if you have any particular file to be shared, then the URL has to be entered here, and the file name is supposed to be entered here. Now remember that the URL has to be publicly accessible. Now since I do not have any particular file to be shared, so I'm just going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we can see we have received the response. So the message is shown as a success and this is the submitted message ID. Now I'm going to take you to the WhatsApp account of the person and check if we have received the message. And yes, here you can see we have received the message. This is the header: payment failed. Dear smart user, your payment of ₹10 against the product this was unable to be processed due to card failure. And here we have rest of the message. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Now let's do one thing. Let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Instamojo. Copy this once again, open again in a new incognito window. And now I'm going to make the payment. Let's click on pay now. Let's say the first name is test, the last name is new, then we have the email address which is test@pabblytudes.com, and then here we have the phone number which is, and now I'm going to click on proceed to pay, and once again here we have received the QR code, and again I'm going to use my Google Pay and try to make the payment. So here I'm going to scan the code, and here we can see that the payment has been failed. Now the moment this payment is failed, let's go and check WhatsApp. And you can see test new has received another message. So this means our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here my trigger was Instamojo, which is a payment gateway. The event was new sale and my action application was WhatsApp by AiSensy, and the event was to send template message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.